What's good, YouTube? Ghost Gino back again with another episode of Steins Gate. This week we'll be reacting to episode 3, and honestly, man, so far I've been enjoying the hell out of the series. Granted, I kind of don't know what's going on, and people have been telling me it's normal. That's how it's supposed to be. So I'm rolling with it. I'm understanding that it's gonna take time. It's normal. It's okay for me not to know anything right now, but I'm still enjoying the series. Like I like Ocarina as a main character. He's kind of like a psychotic, lab rat, and I mess with that. Makise is cool too. She's kind of weird because she shouldn't be alive and all that. Like, I don't know how she went from being dead in episode 1 and then now she's just walking around roaming the streets in episode 2. But yeah, overall, man, I've been enjoying the hell of the series. And then they also kind of bring in like comic relief, kind of like with Mayuri's friend who like literally looks like a girl but is a boy. So it's just really funny. They kind of have that comedic aspect to it too, which I love. And yeah, without further ado, before I guess quickly recapping last week's episode, we ended with Ocarina trying this experiment with the microwave, putting a banana in there. I don't know if their goal was to make the banana melt or if their goal was to actually make the banana teleport. But what ended up happening is the banana turned green and teleported, and I don't know what's going on with that. Ocarina and the hacker, I forget his name, damn, but he's a cool guy too. But like the two of them didn't expect that, and out of the blue, Makise shows up at their door. So we're thinking that she knows something about that, and yeah, she's about to tell us. So without further ado, Steins Gate episode 3, let's hop into it. Yeah, she's just back. She literally just walked into their place like that. That's what I'm saying. How'd she find the place?
ラボラトリーって言うからもう少しちゃんとしたところかと思ったんです。
まさか裏切ったのか。は？この三次元女の色化に惑わされて。
They're taken in by this 3D girl spell.
許さんぞ。くなうビーチが。
なんとかしてもらえませんか。
この状況に
Hey, why you say like that?
緊急事態だ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate as well. What is that, bro? One of his neurotic fantasies. Oh, so it's like folklore? Folklore to Ocarina? That boy said no shoes. Take the shoes off. Take the Louboutins off real quick. My girl, he already knows you. You died in front of him. Like, this is so trippy to me. Japanese men, like, isn't she Japanese? What? Is this what they call martial arts? Spoken like a true lab rat. Wait, did she just change the channel and show up and Makise and Ocarina showed up? Hold on. Man, this show is confusing, bro. So she's changing the channel. She changes the channel just now. What? Hey, bro. Nah, this ain't right, bro. What's going on here?
ピンセットない？ない。そう。中はグズグズね。
The inside is squishy.
ない。待って。
このゾンビめ、腹が減っているならそう言え。
That boy's like, if you're hungry, just say that, bro. I got food in the fridge. Hey, what's on her mind, though?
どうやらあなたたち2人とも変態みたいね。
いや、
褒めてない。
むしろ変態な想像した方が変態だろう。 変態天才少女よ。
誰が変態よ。
That boy's voice is killing me, bro.
正直セクハラです。今は不問にしておこう。
Can we talk about how that banana turned into something crazy as opposed to like sexual innuendos for 1 second? Like, what's going on with this banana, bro?
貴様にはこの未来ガジェット研究所の
Yeah, she's about to join the crew.
研究所のメンバーに
すべて不問にしろ。以上だ。
You're petty. Yo, he is petty. Oh man, the main character is probably like the star of the show, man. Like, he's stealing the show for me. He's too funny. The boy said you gotta forget all
だから
about
ティーナってつけるな
the shit I did.
悪かったなザ・ゾンビではたった今から貴様はラボメンナンバー004クレサテーナだ
ティーナも禁止
Hey, hey, man, this shit's funny as hell. This shit's actually funny as hell.
結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ
ならば何だと言うんだ
少なくともバナナの房や冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかったんでしょ
She's like, wait a minute, there's one too many people in this
お邪
building.
魔してますマキセクリスですええ
Can we talk about how she just joined their crew like that? And I guess she's gonna be living with them?
珍しいの
How does that We meet her in episode 1. She dies randomly, and we still don't know how. Episode 2, she comes out of nowhere at his crib. Episode 3, she's a lab member. Make it make sense. But hey, I'm still rolling with it. I like where this is going. It just doesn't make sense to me. Wait, let me rewind that because that's important. Because he messed with something with satellite data, like telephone reception, which might have to do with his phone not working in episode 1. So the satellite crashed outside the top of that building, so he hooked his own cell phone.
じゃああのメールを送った時テストしてたから逆回転機能使用中だ
Spinning
った
in
かな
reverse of the time, which means that it would rewind the time.
マヤリジューシー唐揚げナンバ
This is
ー
so
ワンをこ
trippy,
こへ
man.
みんなも食べる
So we definitely know that the phone, his phone bugging is linked to this microwave.
中に入っているものの反応を見たいダル
The microwave made the banana teleport. The microwave made the phone time warp. It's definitely a
いつからあ
time
んたの助手
machine.
になった
メールが
そろそろいいんじゃないかな
Oh shit. Holy shit. Yeah, so it's definitely the root of this time warp. Something definitely happened now.
大丈夫かチャレで済まないレベル
Is the phone intact?
どう
あった受信日時7月24日
So it
17時
worked,
半
okay.
間違いない過去に
He said it just went back in time, which means that
全てがつながった
the microwave is a time machine.
一連の事件が意味する唯一無二の答えが
本当に
房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻ったメールは
Oh, so that's why it's green. It just went. That just shows it going back to.
この電話レンジカッコ仮は
Is the time machine? Is Steins Gate? Is it Steins Gate? Is that what it's called?
タイムマシンだ
Yeah. I mean, that was my first guess. Ghost Padrino is guessing shit right. Come on, man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I like this. I like this. Let's get it. All right. See, I'm on my Sherlock. I'm on my Tintin for my French homies. I'm on my Inspector Gadget. I'm on my Detective Conan. I do this, man. But yeah, okay, so the microwave is the main link, the time machine. I'm so glad I said this before it actually was confirmed, because I've been taking too many L's. Like, I've been kind of lost. This is the first time I actually said something accurate. So, Ghost Regino, baby. You know how we do things. That's how we do it.
なんでゲルバナにな
に決まっているだろうが
嘘タイムマシ
Oh,
ンなん
it
て
freaked her out. Because she had a theory, like those shows, those seminars where she's like, that's not a possibility, right?
次第でミニブラックホールができるかもって噂もあったけどね
And if it can make black holes, bro, it's definitely messing with the time-space conundrum. Like, that's what's going
タイム
on.
トラベルを実現させる方法あるけどこの前マキセ氏が講義で言ったっしょそもそもブラックホールの生成
Exactly.
が無
Like
理だ
Mikey said, she ran out once they figured out the microwave situation, but she doesn't believe in time travel.
無理は立たないとも言う
It would make sense for CERN to deny it so that no one else could try to pursue the theory, but it's true. And the fact that John Titor, from my understanding, is that his memory was wiped from time has to do with that as well.
フェイリスタンのところに
I could be way off. But I'm confident now because I'm 1-0 in this episode. So I'm gonna keep going. Jeez, hacking to CERN. It's like that. It's like that. That boy Daru is like, it's cat, man. You can't be serious.
なっても知らないよ。
牛丼2人前
え
合わせて800円
おかえり
じゃあもしかしてセルンっていうの
How'd
は
she
そ
know
の
about
闇の
that?
機関のこと
How'd she know about that?
なぜそれを
ごめん実は
Hey, they're all
話し声聞こえてきちゃって
eavesdropping. They're all
さ
listening.
いるのか
あうん
Hey, this girl kind of knows more
違う
than
違う
she's spying on him. Is that why she got a job?
ほら
Here?
タイムトラベラーとかいう人ジョン・タイター
She
だっ
might
け
be working with CERN, bro.
なんかア
That's
ット
suspect.
チャンネルに書いてたよ
Bro, when they say add channel, is this a Discord
ベー
reference?
シック言語ができる以前に作られたパソコン
Did
だから
Discord take
IBM
inspiration
独自の
from
プログラム
Steins
言
Gate,
語
bro?
も読めるとかなん
I'm
とか
tripping.
本当か来た来た来た来た
He was able to hack into this shit?
ああ観念して俺の前に全部晒しやがるっての来た ID ゲットやったのかミッションコンプリ
すごいね
ートことしてられねえっつの訳すると
Jeez, he has a whole translation system. This man has Google Translate before Google Translate was made. Shout out Daru, bro. This guy got, man, he's built different. He's built different. Okarin was like, yo, let's get a translator. He's like, nah, fuck that. That shit's gonna take too long.
タイムマシ
Shit's
ンの痕
gonna
跡
take
の
too
ような
long.
文
Are
章
there
が
any
ないの
mentions
か
of a time machine?
タイムマシンって単語はないけど Z プログラムって単語がここ1ヶ月で
They use
100回以
Z
上使わ
program?
れている第137ミニブラックホール生成
Generating mini black holes.
しているため
Black holes, time travel.
ミニブラック
These
ホ
deep
ール
programs
み
probably
たいだ
a
ね
code
公
name
式に
for
は実
that.
験を成功していないとヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチヒューマンイズデッド人が死んだ
So guys, there's first thing I want to do is congratulate myself on this episode for getting one guess right. I guessed that the microwave was a time machine and I was correct. So, you know what I'm saying? I was on my Detective Conan, on my Inspector Gadget, you know, on my Tan, you know, I was doing it all, you know. I was cleaning out the house cuz I've been kind of missing on points. I've been lost on episodes, but this is the one time where I had a correct guess. So I'm gonna give myself a round of applause for that before I go back to having false assumptions and just misinterpreting a bunch of shit for the rest of the season. But yeah, this was another fantastic episode. A lot to unpack and a lot that I feel like I still don't really understand. So we first kind of, you know, Makise shows up and we all kind of realize that the link between what happened in episode 1, like, you know, the big thing on the building aside, the link between everything that happened in episode 1, so like Okarin's phone kind of going crazy and not working and all that stuff, that's due to Daru using the microwave at the time because their satellite wasn't working or something. And that microwave connected to Okarin's phone, I believe, kind of just shut shit down. And we see today when they try to send another text, like Okarin is a pervert, to try to text him, the text shows up and the date is completely off and there's like a lightning something, whatever. And we all get to the conclusion that, yo, this microwave is out here time traveling. Like it's creating mini black holes, maybe. Because like I guess that's the time travel theory that's going on right now. So yeah, like the green banana, as a result of that microwave thing, is green because it shows the banana before it was peeled. Like it shows an alternate timeline where the banana wasn't peeled. So like it went back to normal. Like, not that it wasn't peeled, otherwise it would have still been yellow, but like where it was peeled, but then kind of just like, I guess, reverted back to not being torn up, if that makes sense. Well, that's my understanding of it. And that makes sense to me, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. But then with that said, Okarin deducted that, hey, yo, we got a time machine in our backyard. Like we got a time machine in our house. And Maki say, if we recall, in episode 2, you know, after her, like, you know, forgetting her mind after dying, she became like an English seminar you know, having TED Talks and shit. And her TED Talks, the basis of her TED Talks are time travel is impossible because people can't generate black holes. So obviously she would have been like shook and stormed out the house after finding out that, hey, this microwave is actually able to time warp and time travel. So at this stage, she's not with them. We don't know if she's like back in the US or anything, but she's just like, she's like, I'm out of here. What do you mean, time travel? I'm out this bitch. That's how she's moving right now. But yeah, Okarin basically said, hey, we got something on our hands, and he kind of went back to John Titor's message, and then we got like a similar description to what we got in episode 2 about how like the way that time and space conundrum works is that there's parallel universes, and say like someone were to kill someone, if someone succeeds in killing someone, we would switch into a timeline where that person has successfully died, and as we switch to that new timeline, the memories of everything from the old timeline would disappear. This means that people who knew John Titor would no longer know John Titor, for example. People who knew Makise as being dead would no longer know Makise as being dead, and so on and so forth. So that's my understanding. And basically the episode ended with Daru being able to hack into CERN successfully. That boy's a dog. He's a dog. He's built different. This man did it because Okarin asked him to do it like maybe at the halfway mark of the episode, and by the end of this episode, he's like, yo, I hacked in. I got the admin ID, or like he's trying to get the admin ID. But right now he can see emails. So they're seeing all this shit about like black holes from CERN, and they're like, wait a minute, CERN said publicly that they couldn't do it, like it was a failure or something. So one, we know that CERN is lying. 2, CERN is probably the villain of the show. That's probably why Okarin's always like an agent from the organization has come to get me. Probably like that's probably the organization. They're trying to end the man. And lastly, what was my other point? At the end, it says human is dead, which is probably code for something, but like it's very spooky, you know, just saying human is dead. So hey man, it's heating up in this show. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what that means, but I'm very, very much into it. Very, very much looking forward to it. I'm gonna give this episode a 9 out of 10. If you guys remember from watching the episode way back, let me know what you guys thought about it. Let me know what you guys think of Okarin so far. Let me know what you guys think of the progression of the show. Are there any things to anticipate in the short term, you know, within the next few episodes? All that good stuff. And if you've obviously enjoyed my review, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Helps me out a lot. And yeah, it's been your boy Ghost Padrino, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.